Welcome back to Spinning the Past. So today I have 3 more fleeces. This is a Jacob. So Jacob has different color patterns. This is a primitive breed. This is Shetland. This is also a primitive breed. And this is Corriedale. So if we look close up at the quality of the fleece, we notice that a lot of VM vegetation in here. If I shake it, I don't have many second cuts. And some, see that? Yep. Some's coming out. There's that. Some little ones here. But you do see the vegetation. So these are not coated and don't have to coat the sheep, but there's different practices of how you can keep your fleeces clear of all this. Some of it has to do that you don't feed them from overhead, but it's hard when, you know, sheep try to roll around in straw and stuff. So there's that. And then this one, if we shake it, nothing. So I know these, this is Shetland. Look how clean the fleece is compared to the other ones that I did the other day. So clean meaning there's not a lot of vegetation. When I shake it, I don't see lots of second cuts coming out. They're really good Shetland breeder. These are registered Shetlands. And Shetland is also a primitive breed, and it will have different. So this right here, it has a different crimp than there. So I'm gonna have to go through, or I wish to go through. There's a little bit of muck there. Let me just take that out. So you can see, I mean, that's almost spinnable right now. That's beautiful, absolutely beautiful for a hand spinner. That's what you're looking for. And then this as well. Oh, this is Corriedale. But overall, look at the fleece. It does have, these are coated. It does have a little weathering here at the tips, but look at that staple length. I mean, that's a good 4 or 5 inch staple length. And when I shake it, am I getting second cuts? No. I'm not seeing much of muck in here either. So that tells me that they did a good job skirting. And look at these beautiful, beautiful. I mean, this is spinnable. This is like, will spin like butter. So as far as having to process it and do this, what I'm doing right now is maybe even redundant, but I have to still make it into smaller bundles so I can at least wash it by hand. But when you are looking at Corriedale, I mean, these are superb, superb example of good genetics, good management of the flock, good skirting, good presentation, everything like that. So when the other time when we showed you maybe some things that I found in the fleeces that were a little bit troublesome for me, and these, oh, this is what spinning is all about. Spinning from the raw scratch. I get to put my hands and you just want to lay down in this, don't you? Just beautiful, beautiful. And then again, we have this over here. Okay, so looking at the staple length on this, so the staple of this, the crimp is different than this over here. And so lots of vegetation in here. That just means more work for me. And remember, we're doing a 3.5 inch, so this could be, it's probably could be either way, you know, because it does shrink because of the lanolin. But yeah, you know, I semi-worsted on some of this stuff. Like I said, you know, see, this is the black, so the black is different from the white. Just the nature of the genetics, etc. The crimp is different. So But once I get this cleaned up and everything, Jacob is really nice as well. So that is my overview, and if I can manage it, I will show in a subsequent video like it all bundled up and stuff. But again, this is the joy of working with raw fleece. You get to choose the best for yourself. You get to choose what is going to be spun up in what manner. And when I say that, I mean, am I going to, after washing it, am I going to spin it and prepare it and spin it as woolen or semi-woolen, semi-worsted, worsted? This is where I get to make the decisions. And when you buy a commercial yarn, those people have already done it, and they mix up the good, bad, and ugly. And they may get a lot of fleeces like this, and what they do commercially is they put it in a bath of sulfuric acid, and that will kill off that VM. That'll kind of pulverize it, not pulverize it, but it'll, the acid will work on that VM, and then they'll pulverize, go through rollers, etc., and get that VM out before it's processed. But I've had Jacob before where I have sent it off, and because they're blending all these different colors in it, it comes back as kind of a mouse gray, not the best. So I'm going to work from scratch this time with the Jacob, and I'd like to be able to do some color work or something like that with this Jacob. So that is about it today for Spinning the Past, and I'll check with you next time.